This podcast features intuitive, psychic, and spiritual impressions provided for entertainment and personal development purposes. Nothing in this episode should be considered medical, psychological, legal, or financial advice. The host is not a licensed professional. All guests participate voluntarily and understand that personal stories or emotions may naturally arise. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to the Sael podcast. My name is Farah. I'm a psychic medium and channel. And in this podcast, I channel healing energy and guide guests on journeys that serve their highest good. With every episode, we embark on a new teaching, new realizations, new ideas, inspiration for moving forward. I invite you to remember to guide your own being from within with every step you take, including while listening to each podcast episode. For every human being is unique and individual, and teachings may arise that may or may not apply to all beings. And they may not apply to the guests themselves in every moment of their lives, except for the moment in which it is shared. So I invite you to join and to listen with discernment, guided with your own inner knowing, to take on what resonates and discard the rest. We heal when we speak of what we are encountering in our day-to-day, and when we keep it inside, it festers, it builds, it rots, it becomes more of what it needs to be, and less of what serves us. And so speak your mind, speak your heart, speak your truth. Speak freely and know that you don't have to share it all with everyone at the time. And you may not even need to share it with anybody. You can still express and experience the freedom of sharing and expressing on a piece of paper to your own highest self. But write down and witness what your inner being is processing and uncovering for you to learn from, to evolve, and to change in the way that serves your highest alignment. We often forget where we're going because we're stuck managing the parts of ourselves that are of a different time. Younger parts of ourselves, perhaps triggered parts of ourselves, of abuse, of trauma, of horrific circumstances. And music can even be a storm, a weather circumstance, or an emotional storm that you have witnessed in a society that devalues what it means to be in sovereign existence. It all depends on where you're at, what you're willing to take of what you had witnessed and experienced at this time, or sometimes it's experiences that have been passed on through our lineage or through our ancestry and also past lifetimes. We carry the imprint of what is gone, but we carry the imprint still. And until we remove the imprint, we don't shine who we are on our deepest, most authentic, true state. And so today I guide you through a meditation journey that serves your highest self in aligning those parts that are lost in time, parts that are stuck in a moment, parts that have yet to be able to process and experience, or a traumatic incident. And I want you to be mindful as you approach this journey and this exercise, because we all have different capacity to hold what comes up. And so trust that what presents is for you and what serves your highest good. And at any moment, if you feel overwhelmed or under-resourced to handle the journey, I want you to press pause, to grab a glass of water and look outside the window. If you can, pick up a book that you're reading, or put on a favorite TV show, play a favorite song, and dance it out. These are practices that help us to ground in the moment and to return to our essence, to our being, and so that we remember that we are here we are free. We are in the now, and that we shall begin again from there. And you don't have to press play again. You don't have to return to this exercise. And if anything that is severe comes up, I pray that you are resourced enough at home and that you have a mindful way of finding the next means of support that you need. Some experiences cannot and shall not be processed alone. And so if you are undertaking a severe mental experience or have already been going through therapy, I invite you to really be cautious and gentle as you approach this practice and to be mindful with yourself so that you remain grounded in the experience and able to hold the gifts, the gems that you uncover throughout this exercise. I invite you to close your eyes with me and we begin with a prayer. God, I invite you to take over the wheel. I invite you to lead the way. I invite you to hold the presence of what is to unfold for my highest good. I invite you to hold me in your presence, to guide and guard and protect my space and my energy field, my aura, and my highest good. And so that I uncover what is ready to reveal and what I have full capacity and ability to gently process, unfold, and hold near to my heart again. Lord, I invite you to be with everyone who may be listening to this exercise in this moment and to guide and bless them throughout this journey so that they may bless those around them and heal the parts of themselves that are ready to integrate and to join in their highest good, to realign into their being and to magnify their essence and allow them to witness and experience their fullest intentions and manifestations and needs in this lifetime. I invite you to heal and clear our energy and to remove any attachments that don't serve our sovereign being, and to clear the space around us so that we may walk in full respect of one another's energy, without taking on anything that doesn't belong to our highest well-being and that doesn't serve our path forward. I surrender this prayer as the guardian Thank you for your witness. We may begin. I'm going to take a few deep breaths. A deep inhale and exhale. Feel free to keep your eyes closed or open or softly gazing towards one point in front of you. Whatever suits your peace in this moment. Keep breathing. A deeper inhale and exhale. And as we breathe, we soften and relax our body, we connect deeper to our breath, our mind, body, and spirit intact, connected, ready. And I ask you to set an intention for this practice. And this could be a solution for a challenge that you're encountering these days, a problem you want to see a full, clear resolve for. Or perhaps it's a moment of time that you wish to bring about healing to a person in your life that you may find difficult to interact with, that you may want to bring peace about into this relationship, into this new dynamic. Set an intention that comes simply and easily forward, and if nothing comes forward, be curious and open and surrender to the experience and the journey that it may unfold in your highest good today. And I want you to open your eyes and look around the space to remember where you are right now, to ground in your present day reality, and to remember how far you've come. And when you're ready, I want you to soften your gaze again, or close your eyes completely, whatever feels comfortable. And we may begin. I want you to picture yourself walking down a path. It's a field or forest, a path in nature. It's a very long, narrow, but clear path ahead that takes you down a trail with beautiful surrounding nature, bushes and plants, trees, animals, birds singing in the background. And you feel good and you feel at ease as you walk down this path. And you pause and look around, ponder the nature and admire serene, beautiful plants and trees that you see and delight your eyesight with. And you continue to walk down this beautiful trail, this gorgeous path ahead, until you stumble upon a rock. And you pick up the rock and you find a paper beneath it. And as you open the paper, you see one specific line that is written for you. It's a guidance, a prayer, a nudge to a set direction, or a simple and soft affirmation, a tender, loving note. You put down the rock where it was, or to the side. You take the paper and you fold it and you keep it in your pocket, and maybe you leave it for the next person. And you keep going, reminding yourself that you are not what you witness on the road, but you are the journeyer and the experiencer, the traveler. And so it is the same in our daily lives. We are not what we encounter, what we experience, what we process. We are the awareness, the traveler, the experiencer of the experience. And as you keep walking, perhaps you want to imagine yourself shaking out anything that you've held on to that now you know doesn't actually belong to you or in your space. Maybe you shake it out, your entire body shaking and readying to clear and know that what's ahead has nothing to do with the inner being, the essence that you are, but only a lesson, an experience, a moment of time, a journey. And so you keep walking, and as you walk ahead on the path, you see a small cottage to your right. And so you're curious and you approach this cottage, and you look from outside through the mirror. What do you see? If you see nothing, that's also perfectly okay. And perhaps you want to go inside and look through inside the cottage outside and see the beautiful journey that you have taken so far, this beautiful path that you have traveled already. And for some of us, we may be witnessing a difficult experience or a childhood memory. Or perhaps you're seeing your future self in a certain dynamic. Whatever it is, simply accept it, witness it. It's neither right or wrong, and there is no right or wrong response here. Be in the moment as you witness, fully surrendered, open, curious. If you are witnessing a certain memory or a dynamic, I want you to remind yourself that you are observing it from present day you. You are not entering this experience. You are an outside witness. And so you can walk around it and interfere without being seen that you are interfering, without hurting anyone in that experience. Is there something you want to say? A whisper you want to share with anybody in this memory or experience? A present you want to give? Or something you want to keep with you without interfering with this scene or in this dynamic? If you had chosen to walk into the cottage, I want you to slowly find your way out. I walked into my childhood home, for example. For some of you, it might be traveling into your future home. And for some, it might be a certain dynamic that is being currently experienced in our present day life that you may be witnessing and that have appeared in this container as the cottage in our journey today. Whatever it is, I want you to remember and ground into the fact that you are the experiencer and not the experience. and so you don't take on any of what you witnessed. You only keep the essence of you. Once you have walked out, I want you to begin walking down the trail again. And as you continue to walk, you see this beautiful, very big, steady, holding rock. It has beautiful colors. And as you approach it, you might see that it's an amethyst, a very big one, and soft, has a perfect surface that allows you to take a very comfortable seat. You sit on it, and as you sit on it, I want you to imagine that you lift your arms parallel to one another over your head, and you experience this clearing as if this beautiful amethyst crystal ball, this holding rock, neutralizes your energy field and allows you to experience your own inner strength, your own inner witness, free, present, and fully embodied, and able to withstand any experience without internalizing the experience, yet allowing you to process, learn, and extract the wisdom from an experience. And you can keep your arms up in your imagination, where you gently see that you are slowly bringing your arms down, touching the rock on which you are sitting, thanking it for this clearing, for this alchemy. And gently you get up and you slowly walk back on the same path from which you came. And as you walk down, you are looking around you in the nature and the jungle, and you approach the end of the trail from which you started this journey. And you thank everything that surrounded you, everything that served you, and everything that joined you on this journey, admiring the beautiful, serene, gorgeous nature that held you on this experience. And as you approach the end, you see a hole in the ground. And as you climb down this hole, you find yourself entering back into your present space in the room from which you are listening to this journey. And as you slowly enter back into the space, you can open your eyes when you're ready. And you can look around the room. You can tap on your chest. You can tap on your forehead, underneath your chin, over your cheeks, your cheekbones, over your nose, over your lips. And I always like to tap my chest. It helps me return fully to my body. And as you find your center again, I want you to take 3 deep breaths with me. Let's take another one. And one more. Thank you for joining me on this journey in this meditation today. I appreciate your presence. I value your inner knowing, and I honor and respect your sovereign need to hold what you need to and surrender the rest. And with that, I'll see you next time. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for joining. If you wish to participate as a guest on this podcast, you can submit an interest form below in the show notes. To learn more about Sael and the intuitive guidance and coaching, I invite you to join my Substack community where I share channeled reflections, insights, and more. Join me at withsael.com. That's WITHSAEL.com. I wish you sovereign being and hope to see you on the next one with light and love and healing for all. Your host and Sael.